You won't believe how easy learning English can actually be. Seriously. It all comes down to this one secret weapon most people completely ignore. And it's hiding inside your own brain. What if I told you your brain times hates times effort without a reward? It's true. Neuroscience shows us this again and again. When learning feels like a chore, like climbing a mountain with no view at the top, your brain just checks out. It actively fights against it. But give it a little win, a small taste of success, and bam, dopamine floods in. That little chemical rush isn't just for feeling good. It's your brain's ultimate learning fuel. Think about it. When was the last time you struggled with something and loved it? Probably never, right? Unless there was some payoff. This is the core of the dopamine method for learning English. It's not about brute force memorization or drowning yourself in grammar books. It's about making the process itself feel good. How? By creating those small wins constantly. Instead of trying to memorize 100 new words at once, what if you focus on understanding just one line from your favorite song? Or understanding a single joke in a movie? That's a win, and your brain loves it. It's like a tiny reward that says, hey, keep going. This is good stuff. This is why learning through content you already enjoy is so powerful. Watching that superhero movie, listening to that pop song, even reading those comic strips, if you can grasp even a small piece of dialogue in English, that's a dopamine hit. It creates a positive feedback loop. The effort feels less like effort and more like a game. And games are addictive, right? Productivity expert Hal Elrod talks about the power of small, consistent actions. This is that, but with a neuroscientific twist. It's about triggering those reward pathways. Imagine you're trying to learn a new idiom. Instead of just reading the definition, what if you find a short, funny video where that idiom is used naturally? You watch it, you get the joke, you understand the context, boom, dopamine. That feeling of understanding is your reward. And because it felt good, your brain is more likely to remember it and actively seek out more learning experiences. This is why focusing on visible progress is key. It's not just about how much you times do, but how much you can times see times you've accomplished. Did you understand that podcast episode you couldn't follow last week? That's visible progress. Did you have a short, albeit simple, conversation with a native speaker? That's a massive win. Each of these moments is a small dopamine delivery system. It's the opposite of the traditional approach, which often delays gratification until you've achieved some huge, distant goal. That's a recipe for burnout. The brain just can't sustain that level of effort for long periods without regular positive reinforcement. Think of it like leveling up in a video game. You don't wait until the end of the game to feel a sense of accomplishment. You get points, you unlock new abilities, you see your character grow. That constant stream of micro rewards keeps you engaged, keeps you playing. Learning English should be no different. We need to build in those regular dopamine triggers. One way is through active recall, but in a fun way. Instead of flashcards, maybe try to narrate a short scene from a movie in English from memory. Even if you get some words wrong, the act of recalling and speaking is a win. Another trigger? Contextual learning. Don't just learn words in isolation. Learn them in phrases, sentences, or even song lyrics. When you encounter a new word in a song you love, and you finally understand its meaning in that context, that's a powerful reward. It connects the word to an emotion, a melody, a memory, and the brain loves connections. So forget the drudgery. Embrace the rewards. Start small. Find joy in understanding that one new phrase. Celebrate yourself for finishing a short article. These aren't just little moments. They're neurochemical injections of motivation. They tell your brain, learning English is awesome, and you are capable of it. This is the essence of leveraging your brain's natural reward system for accelerated learning. It's not about being smarter, it's about learning smarter. It's about making your brain want times to learn English. And the easiest way to make it want something is to make it feel good when it does it. So next time you pick up an English learning resource, ask yourself, How can I make this feel like a reward? Can you tie it to a movie you love? A song you hum? A goal you're excited about? The more enjoyable and rewarding you make the process, the more your brain will light up and the faster you'll learn. It's a cycle of success fueled by dopamine. And that cycle is incredibly powerful. Stop fighting your brain's natural tendencies and start working times with times them. The dopamine method isn't just a theory. It's a practical, science-backed way to unlock your true learning potential. It's about creating those small, delightful victories that stack up, transforming what feels like a monumental task into an engaging, rewarding journey. You're not just learning English. You're rewiring your brain to love the process. And when your brain loves learning, there's no limit to what you can achieve. So, how will you engineer your first dopamine hit today? The reward is waiting, and so is your fluency. It all starts with making learning feel good. Just like you wanted to know what happened next in the story, your brain craves that same sense of payoff. Give it that payoff, and it will reward you with rapid progress. Isn't that the best kind of learning? The kind where you actually look forward to it? That's the dopamine difference, and it's within your reach right now.